America's homeless crisis continues to worsen as communities across the country are facing increasing obstacles to home stability.
Nationwide, about 770,000 people are experiencing homelessness in this country, and that is largely driven by the fact that more and more people can't afford the rent and are therefore becoming homeless for the first time in their communities. We are short across the country millions of units that would be available and affordable to people with the lowest incomes.
One group did fare better last year. The number of homeless veterans decreased by 8%. Here were the keys to success.
Our whole response has been reoriented towards housing placements and really focusing in on the supports and services that people need to thrive in housing. The second thing is national bipartisan support, right? So we've seen consistency between administrations that everyone is focused in on ending veteran homelessness, and that's really allowed for local leaders to do good work in their communities. The last thing that's really worked is the resourcing, right? We've seen an increase in federal resources and support for these initiatives, and that matters because the federal government is the largest funder.
The current budget and staffing cuts at HUD and the VA will undo the progress that's been made and further exacerbate the housing crisis.
We think that those cuts will likely have a very detrimental effect on the number of people who are experiencing homelessness nationwide. So we hope that our partners in Congress and our local elected leaders are going to be successful in stopping those cuts.
It's more important than ever to focus on securing permanent, affordable housing. It's a winning strategy in Miami, Dallas, Chattanooga, and Spokane, where the number of homeless people has decreased. A proven failed strategy, making homelessness a crime.
It burdens the police officers who have to do those jobs. It makes it harder for people who are subject to those policies to get, once they have a criminal record, to get a lease or to get a job. But I think more importantly, those kinds of approaches really just hide homelessness. It doesn't actually solve anybody's homelessness. It doesn't get more housing into the community. So it spends money in a wasteful way.
So here are some ways we can help.
Work with organizations in their community that are doing the work day in and day out, right? Whether that's volunteering, donating, spreading the word about their work. I think the second big important thing that your viewers can do is to work with your local elected officials and the state ones too, right? People need to make clear to elected officials that we want real solutions to homelessness.
You can educate yourself and become part of the solution by visiting endhomelessness.org and nchv.org.